and kind of in this direction.
Took out the chieftain, or you were already here for that. We took out the chieftain, yeah, they ran away. We're just healing up before we go again.
That's what I know.
Oh. Yeah, Mort got really lucky with squash the Chiefs.
Is everyone doing all right?
I'm feeling a lot better. I mean, all things considered. I'm all right. Yeah, let's go.
Greckle, how about you?
Fuck off.
I'm fine. I have barely been injured. I have 2 damage from somewhere.
Got shot with an arrow or tombstone.
Son of a bitch.
All right. Let's have a look at this map more. All right, what say we head north this way? Let's point to area 48.
Follow the rats. Let the rat swarm lead the way.
Well, one of the elites is trying to get out this way, it seems.
So the temporary hit points on the rat swarm, they refresh when the swarm gets reconstituted.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to unconstitute and reconstitute the rat swarm to re-up its hit points because it lasts for a long time.
Yep. Yeah, he has a number of uses per day of
5 uses per day.
How many hit points does it get back?
It would be 16, so 25.
Oh, that's worth it.
Definitely, yeah, worthwhile.
Are we gonna murder Bargle?
No, need him to talk.
Oh, that's right. Elven divine woman needs to get murdered.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes, too.
Apparently, that is a plan.
It's definitely the boss's
As I
plan.
understand it explicitly, we are kidnapping.
Yeah, it's definitely a kidnapping. Yeah, there's no question.
Fuck it.
You do realize that I worship a god of magic.
Magical kidnapping.
It's good, good for you.
Do you have a way to magically kidnap him?
It's not a point. We are disturbing wizardly business here.
to help a wizard.
For a wizard.
Part of it's kind of like, look at this place. Look at it. This is amateur hour at best.
Amateur hour. I suppose it's
This wizard shouldn't be performing party tricks at children's birthdays.
I suppose every wizard has their own style. It is rather dirty in here and smells like... I believe that's kobold pee. I could have gone my entire life without needing to smell that smell.
Yeah, you think it smell more like a dog than a cat. Anyway.
Yeah, priorities are very strange. Let's prepare. Los, could you take a look?
Yeah, Jaga's got to move up, though. Yes, so it's just the moving.
It's how we get places. I hate to point that out.
All right, there is a stout door, a small alcove, and a staircase that leads down.
All right, we're at the point, I believe. We need to decide if we're going to clear the level.
Okay, in the alcove, there is another statue that looks like Bargle.
Oh, we hide from that. The rats don't want to be seen by Bargle statues.
Okay.
All right, let's go see if there's another way.
Well, there were two stairways down.
The
Likely
noise
might be
coming from the stairs or from the door?
What's that?
You said there was noise coming from that direction?
This is the direction where the kobolds ran.
Yeah.
You're going to stop and listen. It sounds like they went down the stairs.
Okay.
Okay, just smash it. How about I go smash it?
Okay.
Mort pretends like he's sneaking, does the exaggerated.
Give me a second. I put a bunch of tokens on the hidden layer for some reason. You're not supposed to be hiding. Okay, you hear a door slam and maybe some deep guttural sounds. And then a heavy door slam and some sort of locking mechanism.
Okay.
Mort has come up to the statue. And he's smashing this one.
Yeah, he's smashing this one. Bard Song is done. 32 damage.
Yeah, you crack the statue's head. This one didn't come off cleanly. This one, basically, you cracked the head in half and the two halves came off.
That's fine. Claire.
Check this door for traps.
The door looks like it's locked from this side.
Locked from the side we're on?
Yep.
Los, could you take a look?
Yeah, some
Okay.
sketchy
So
on the
useful
outside.
having the ghost.
Los pokes his head through this time, kind of keeping his hands on this side, but his head on the other side. There's a small room off to the side, and then some gradual steps that lead down. Long hallway. Some steps that lead up at the end.
Nothing here.
Looks empty. There's passages, though.
Let's head this way. And he's pointing down the stairs. Feel like side passages will keep them guessing.
Does the door open in or out?
The door opens in.
In, so it goes to the right.
The door opens into that room, though.
Okay, I'm gonna take a head of a statue and lean it against the door.
This head busted into two, so you're using that piece to lean against the door?
Yeah, like
Okay, so
the pieces that the broken one just now.
Okay.
Let's make it so it'll make a noise when it opens.
Yeah, make a noise or
I'll know that someone opened it.
Sure. It's not very dirty in there.
Yeah, it's probably a main thoroughfare through this place. It's probably seen some use.
Okay, Los goes down the stairs and into. You can hear some muffled conversation.
I dragged my token down to the.
Yep.
Yep.
Los comes over. There's a stool down here. It's a big chair
I wouldn't sit in it.
for a wide ass. Wider than mine. Yeah, more like Mort.
Hey, my ass isn't that big.
Now it is.
Hang on. Probably another trap.
Yeah, Ghost and Junker, you guys come downstairs, and there is a wooden stool just in the corner of the room. I'll use
Okay.
circle tool.
Otherwise, it kind of looks like a stool, but not like the chair kind.
Yep, and you can hear low muffled conversation deep behind this door. This door looks like it's iron. At least iron planks over the wood.
It's a two-swing door.
It does have a large keyhole, kind of padlocky sort of lock. built into it, and there is light on the other side, and you can hear deep voices and the clinks of weapons and things being gathered.
Barnabas will listen.
They're right upstairs. Who? They're here for Bargle.
We not heard nothing.
No, they killed Moot.
What language is being spoken? Common?
Common.
Okay.
Do we need to wake Ton Barrel? I don't know.
Yeah, alright, let's get in there, kill them two before they wake who a fuck ton barrel is.
Understood. Good idea.
You want me to have a look? He takes a quick peek. Oh yeah, there's like 3 giant dudes standing in a hallway. They're kind of facing a doorway. There might be more sounds just to the north. In and to the north.
Alright.
Right. I'm ready.
We'll check the door for traps.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were. I think we are. Well, Ghost checked by being near the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as far as he knows, there's no traps.
Is the door locked?
The door is locked.
Barnabas will unlock the door.
Okay. This door has a moderate lock on it, and there seems to be some effect that is making the tumblers harder to turn.
39. Or sorry, 39.
You are able to bypass the simple magical trick, and you unlock the door.
Hey, what's that? Somebody coming in!
Backs away after he gets that done.
Hey, go away! Yeah, go away. Come back and
Alright, no mistake.
get out of here! I said get out of here!
Somebody get the door for me.
Alright, Grackles. He nods. 3, 2, 1.
Whatever's on the other side of the door is getting brained.
All right. So who's opening the door?
Grackles opening the door.
There are not 1, but 5 very large creatures, kind of standing in a dirty hallway full of garbage.
This is the meat funnel. Join us in the meat funnel. You are so much just free XP in this tunnel.
The sound of very frightened kobolds that you've scared into the ogre area.
Your ass is too fat.
This one's just yelling, "Get out of here!" waving his club around.
Just me and the boys.
Free XP in the meat funnel. Just no respect. No respect for some good old-fashioned standard monster dungeon.
Oh no, this is one of those like, did you see that hallway? Yeah, that's where we fight them.
We leveled 3 times in there.
Oh.
It's Thermopylae in here. That or they're way too strong and we just get our asses handed to us because we can't take out the front dude.
They're all ogres with 8 levels of barbarian.
No, that's the one that your DM pointed. It's Ton Barrel.
Well, hopefully he's sleeping. Heavy sleeper.
Heavy sleeper.
Why? Because he picks up barrels by the ton. You can kill the harpies and the yellow mold, and Kobold King is dead. All right. Like how bad do you want me? Because there's all sorts of options. The one I clicked on was the CR13 option. I closed that tab.
Thank you. We're not ready for that one yet.
Like a CR2 template or something, or a couple levels, right?
All right.
Good gear, you know, some style.
Let's see. I'll pick between these.
It's the Demi-Gorgon ogre. Demi-Gogre.
Oh, I got it.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
They're banging their clubs. They are in a stupid position.
Sending the rats. The tiny, bitey rats.
Yeah, you got it. There's some joy. There's some joy to the swarm attack, isn't there?
Yep.
Like all the time swarms are used against you. Now it is our turn.
We're normalizing this behavior.
All right, Ton Barrel is within shedding range. Ooh, I like that one.
I have a feeling that some of those buffs that we were saving, I don't know if we were saving, I was saving,
Yeah.
might be time to, like, cat's grace.
Start to bust them out. Yeah.
Crackle, what are you doing?
Oh, let's
There's
go
an
kill
ogre
some
yelling,
giants.
spittle everywhere. He's waving a great club around.
I could use your support, Mart. He's gonna run into here.
Okay, a dirty, sweaty room, like just a fetid bedchamber to the south. But you move
Whoosh.
in. He has not got to react yet, so
I'm gonna move in. I'm gonna get my.
no AOO.
I'm gonna attack once, and I'm gonna put my point to panache. Get a long arms.
Okay. Crackle comes springing into the room.
Hobgoblin! It's a hobgoblin!
Okay.
Master ain't got none of those hobs.
Let's see. Oop, there we go.
What's that?
29 possible crit.
Yeah, the one that's yelling isn't calling out Hobgoblin. The brainiac who's
That's a crit,
identifying people by their race is the guy right behind him.
He's flat-footed, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
45 damage. Whoosh.
Oh.
Okay, this ogre collapses to the ground.
Attaboy.
Thunders to the ground, kind of crackles there, and blood everywhere.
Hey, the hobgoblin's pretty tough.
Let's fuck him up. Okay.
Ghost.
Well, so this is a surprisey round.
Yep.
So
They're just flat-footed at this point. It's a full round.
No, I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
It's a round in which they are flat-footed. We're going to double move forward, and then we're going to rapid shot this ogre in the face hole areas.
Yeah, the one who's calling out what everything
The one
is.
who's calling out people by races. Let's see if he knows mine.
Hey, Wither, how's it going?
Rat boy, isn't he? It's not going to go well. The
Diplomats.
Diplomat. AC 17 and AC 23.
The AC of standard ogres are 17.
Perfect. Do they take cold damage?
Yep.
So 10d6 plus 16 plus 2. 55 damage.
Nice.
Okay, you incapacitate this ogre. He goes down with a couple of arrows, one stuck in his nostril and the other one stuck in his mouth and kind of the back of his throat.
How are the rest of them at pattern recognition?
No, not me.
Says that one. Los. Where's Chug at? Chug is way in the fucking corner over there.
Chaga's always Chaga. Oh, there's this line. He moves slow. He moves slow.
Okay, Los will. It feels like we're getting into the possibility of dangerous foes, so he's going to re-up his shield spell. Actually, he didn't have it up yet. That's what he does this round. Alistair.
Did he move forward or no?
No, he's at the edge. Alistair's just going to sneak in and have a look at what's going on.
These what? Oh no, they don't.
Cling, 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 cling.
Ha 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 ha.
There's something deep within.
Big Chungus is coming.
It sounds like it sounds like a lot of armor and maybe like an axe being dragged on the ground.
Oh, the black will stop them. Isn't that right?
I need a good name for a horned, fiendish creature.
A horned fiendish creature. All right. Bob Ross. No.
A bushy creature. Shrubbery. A horned fiendish creature. How intelligent?
No, it's an animal.
An animal?
Oh, animal. Okay.
Any variant of goat, ram, or sheep combined with a noun and or color. The crimson ram.
The red ram.
Red ram. Come here, red ram. Croom, 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 croom. That's it. We'll run them over.
Uh-oh.
Oh, indeed. Not liking the sound of this one.
This was the party that was chased around by bulls, right?
Yes.
Choggett shakes his head. I think it's time for a mirror image. 6 images? Yeah, go Chogga.
You're in the back. You don't need images.
It's fine. It's all good.
He feels better with them.
Let's see. Kobolds can kind of deke out fire and then deke back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 attacks on 5 on Grackle. Slinging. No 20s. 5 on
Well, what's their bonus?
like +4.
Then you need 19th 20s.
19.
The first
There.
group is against Grackle. Second group's against Ghost.
Oh. Ghost's AC is 24.
And there's one kobold that slips on the ogre blood, and then they all kind of run back to about here. Yeah, they miss Ghost then. These are the same kobolds you scared away. They're trying to help though. They also think that they're in mortal danger. Ogres.
Don't worry.
He is not a Rhodes Scholar.
Mort.
Can't get to them because you're.
Grackle, AC 19.
On who?
Grackle.
Miss.
Stand still.
No.
And then his second attack, plus 3.
No.
AC 6. Waving his club around.
No.
Your ton barrel coming. Yeah, come on, ton barrel.
They step off to the side.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, screw that. I'm getting to the side too.
Junker?
Junker. They're shooting at my bro. Send in the rats.
Alright, the rats chew apart 4 kobolds. Barnabas. Actual Junker's turn. Yeah.
Junker is going to... That's 2 moves.
I would just stay back there if I were you. Something big is coming.
He's going to move in, and he's... I guess it provokes an AO if he shoots, doesn't it?
Yep.
But his AC is... Okay, we're going to fire in melee.
Alright, he sticks his club into your face, hitting AC 19.
Stop that!
And I'm going to get the side he's flanked. Haha. So, 1d20 plus... Oh, shit. That is... Don't mind that.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
yeah, you end up hitting... The arrow ends up hitting his club. He shakes it like he wants the arrow out, but it's not going.
Ooh. I have my mutagen. AC 17.
Hits.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, while he's playing with the arrow at the end of the club, you fire another one.
24 plus 46 plus 2. 19 damage. Does not like Barnabas.
Barnabas, can you hear this big thing coming?
Yeah, you can hear something with, like, it sounds like metal shod feet clomping around and maybe something heavy armored.
Please have crowd control.
He is going to start a bard song to inspire courage.
Okay, what are you yelling?
All right, so something's coming. You've got this, though. No problem thus far.
Okay, 2 of the kobold guards kind of like peeking into the room from around the corner. They're going to fire arrows from down the hallway because bows. They see Mort. Oh man, one of them spills a bunch of arrows. Flinging his bow to the ground.
It's that whole thing in archery where you're not supposed to actually clasp the front hand together.
Yeah.
When you release, you actually still have to hold on, right?
Yeah. There's some swearing and draconic at the end of the hallway. Mort.
Can't reach that guy, so he's going to delay until Grackle moves back, because he can share ghost space.
Okay, Grackle.
Or Grackle's... You gotta get behind me, buddy.
All right, he's gonna slice the guy in front of him, then he's gonna back up.
Or move forward. You'll probably put the guy ahead of you down.
I don't know what's coming, right? I don't want to be.
So
yeah, you know what?
We've heard noises and things, and stuff is talking.
Yeah.
I'll slice the guy in front of me.
And then you could actually move. I don't know if this.
I'm gonna probably. Is this door open?
The door is open. Yep.
Okay, I'll probably move in here and wait for the thing to pass.
That's where the tendriculus is.
Okay. Let's do this.
Spectacular surprise.
22.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can reach from there. You've got your
Yeah.
long arms up. Okay.
23. Possible crit.
He's complaining that your arms are too long.
Oh yeah. So I think that's a pound crit.
Well, you need to confirm.
I did 27.
Oh, okay.
Slashing. Critical reduce additional effect. 1 int and 1 bleed.
1 int damage. One. The guy's not. They're kind of boxes of rocks.
Yep. Plus
Regular damage, though.
17, 34, 2d8 plus. Yeah, those are 2 hits though.
Yep.
So it's good damage.
So,
45 and 1 int and 1 bleed.
he's dead.
Okay, I think you dropped him. He's got 4, 45 would be minus 20. You kill him. You just stick your blade up into his neck, and for a moment there, he's looking with a surprised look as the blade is going through the bottom of his jaw into the top of his head.
And then I move to here.
Okay, you now know what dirty piss and sweat smelling ogre chambers are like. There are bed bugs the size of junior mint candies. They're just swarming all
It's like
over
this thing running around.
these horrible stained mattresses.
Okay.
Okay.
Ghost.
All right.
Ghost is going to. I think we're going to move forward a little bit, and we'll duck into the hall here. We'll cast a spell. I think it's time for. We've only got pearl of power. We've got 1 pearl of power. We're gonna cast a shield spell.
Okay. Los doesn't see any enemies. He can go 60 feet away from Chaka. He can reach that one down skirmisher, and he's like, "Raise your blade! Raise your blade! There you go!" He hits a prone kobold and kills it. These kobolds really don't know how to fight. There's a bunch of them in here getting eaten by rats.
Imagine that.
Alistair is going to duck in with Grackle and the others.
Can Mort go now?
Fucking stinks in here. Oh, you're going to... Yeah. Mort's delay, so it's like he rolled a 14.
Gotta go up in here. Let's look at the kobolds.
Hey, ogre! Help us out! We'll give you some treasure!
I like treasure.
Yeah, good idea.
There is something that looks akin to a full plate armored large size rhinoceros
Oh fuck.
with smoke coming out of its mouth and hellish looking eyes.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm assuming that you don't run super fast.
Charge is a double move and then attack.
Yep.
Okay, Mort, there's a charging thing.
Okay.
Who's trying to warn you? You know that chair? Try to do that.
Has it got reach?
Nope. See, there's an AOO as it moves from here to here, but I think when you attack it, you get its attention.
AC 30.
Oh, you hit it. You reach out and you hit the armored.
For 32 damage.
What kind of damage?
Bludgeoning.
And adamantine.
Okay.
And adamantine.
You do 27, which is not enough to stop it. Plus the charge. It then shifts its head. It was going after the glowing Los, but when you kind of stepped around the corner and you thwonked it in the head, it changes its attack to you. Hits AC 23 with its powerful charge.
Nope.
Okay, it doesn't do
A lot.
a lot of damage. And you kind of stop it in its tracks. You gotta step around the corner and bash it. You've never seen like what should be a herbivore that has fangs. Like,
Yeah, that's not right.
It's not good. Ton Barrel is an ogre in full plate, wielding a fiery greatsword that is oversized for his form.
Oversized for his form?
Yeah,
Hey,
I don't have a proper full platey ogre because we kind of DM point him to be more powerful, but he is striding forward.
Go get him, Ton Barrel. We're right behind you.
He's naked. He's not in full plate.
Hey, Chuck, I think this guy gets his full plate at the same place you get yours.
Oh, the fat jokes at the back, I see. Back in fashion, yay.
Oh, they never went away. You just weren't in the room.
It's very rude. Funny but rude.
The proc says you be smelted.
It says, and he moves one more time. He gets right up to his little red ram, and then smite evil Mort. Oh, sorry, smite good Mort. Is Mort good?
No.
Okay.
Can he reach you, though?
Can you reach?
Smite.
This guy can't reach, but he can smite you.
Oh, yes, I see what you mean. All right.
It's a swift action.
I am the smite target. I got you.
Swift action, smite. Yeah, maybe he can't. He has to go back one. He'll instead just triple move.
That proc will take them down. We like the proc.
Chaga. You come around the corner and see the horrible things.
Yeah, those count as horrible hits.
The guy is 75 feet away with a single move. Let's see if Chaga can confuse the big guy. Hidden situation is close. Nah, I don't want to get that close. Nah, that was okay. Everyone ran away.
We ran forward.
I think Chaga wants some maneuverability for this fight. He moves, and then he will cast Fly.
How good is his fly skill with his full plate in the tower sheet?
It's not very good.
He's like the Baracus from
Yeah, just sort of floating until he hits something. It's kind of like he's in space. You can do short bursts and land, right? Like you
can't hover or do any of that cold shit. His flying spell is really just like a jetpack where you guys.
Right. Or does Barnabas want a fly spell? Does Barnabas plan on getting in there at all, or?
He will, but better to give it to him. He can take it.
Okay.
Barnabas will make you.
Okay. How do you make this thing stop?
It's my
All right. Yeah, Chaga, you can see like lifting off the ground, and he has to kind of stabilize himself against the wall. The kobolds, they are moving away from the rats that are horrible.
Mort's taking his AOO.
Yeah, there's probably 2 of them.
All right. So, oh my God, are you kidding me? I rolled a nat 1 on one of them.
Okay, so you smush a kobold.
You would have won.
What a hit.
You
Would have hit.
look at your rolls.
So they
I know.
withdraw,
Oh.
reload their slings, and fire them at Mort.
I rolled 2, 1, 3. Awesome.
No 20s
What's the
against
AC
Mort.
roll?
Just they're throwing sling stones at you again.
But does the 20 hit?
The 20 hits. Yeah. I killed one and moved him over already.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I guess there's no need to roll damage for those guys.
Hey!
This ogre. There's a corner, so now you're now threatening each other, and this ogre. Comes over, and it looks like he's swiping at the rats, but he hasn't quite taken an attack yet. This ogre moves over, is going to try to slug Mort. He kind of like puts his club down on his arm and like tries to put the butt end of the club into you, like he was using a pool cue.
Mm-hmm.
AC 23.
Nope.
Yeah, you turn away from that. Hits your pauldron.
Yeah, he's a dirty one like us. Stupid rats! I told them they're going to breed all over. They steal our grain.
Junker.
Rats are gonna just
Ah, they're biting me.
start crawling on ogres.
Ah!
Ah, shit!
14 damage.
That's significant. Horrifying.
It's a thing. It's pretty.
And then Junker's actual turn.
Now Junker's actual go. We are going to Mort, do you have a boost to, like, do you have an enhancement bonus to your strength?
I have +2.
+2? Okay.
Oh, hang on a sec. Let me see. Double check that. I think I do.
And then his mutagen.
Nope. No, I don't.
Well then, since it's the battle of the big fatties.
Oh, hang on. I'm looking at the wrong character sheet.
Oh.
Barnabas definitely doesn't. Hang on. He does, yes. He's got a +2.
Okay. He's going to move. I don't want. It's too much. Oh my god. It's big. How threatening is the big rhino?
It's a rhino in full plate. It looks like a truck.
How long is this horde?
Oh no, it threatens at 5 feet.
Okay. He's going to move forward, and he's going to ready to shoot the rhino.
The thing's snorting at you.
Nope.
Barnabas.
30. Where are you? Shit. All right, I think. How long does Expeditious Retreat last?
1 minute per level.
All right, he's going to cast Expeditious Retreat on himself.
Okay. The kobold elite. There's 2 of them at the end of the hall. One of them has to pick up his bow, and then they move, and they're gonna fire down the hallway. And the people that look squishy. Hey, the guy in the top hat. He was.
You got it wrong, man.
2 arrows whistle down the hallway. AC 25 and AC 10.
5 hits.
Okay. You get nicked for 3 damage.
Ow.
And then they switch their secondary attacks. One of them to Junker.
Takes that personal though.
AC 19. Flicks against the ground. That was the Kobold Elite. Crackle, Ghost, Lost, Alistair, Mort. Crackle.
Grackle.
Goes and lies in the bed with the bed bugs, or?
Oh, there we go. I was muted. Grab goes here, and then he can attack.
Yes, with your long arms. You attack.
Yep.
You attack the
Big rhino.
Okay. Big rhino.
Green giant.
Let's try again.
Yeah, you don't even make contact.
22 doesn't hit.
This time you make contact with an armored plate on like its snout.
Yep. This I'm out of actions.
Ghost.
Oh. Ghost is gonna move in to stack up. We're gonna shoot the red ram.
Okay.
We're shooting good. We're gonna use a swift action to. Looks like people are having a hard time hitting this guy, so we're gonna make our bow +4.
Yeah. Must be nice to have magic.
Mr. Long.
You're built, buddy.
Okay.
They're back.
The red ram's AC is 26.
Okay, so that is with deadly aim and rapid shot. That's a +8, +2 for flank, +2 for bard song, +2 for the bow. Is +14, +15 for point blank shot. It charged.
It did. That second attack hit.
Yay! I was gonna pout.
The first one kind of went off of like its snout, like some of its armor is angled, and ding! The second one went right into its nostril, and it's now breathing snorts of
27 damage, cold. The second die is the cold.
Okay, so it's got all the elements DR are resistance 5.
Okay, so the second one. So
Oh, never mind. Cold and fire are 10.
Okay, so 26 damage. 26 damage from a arrow that is +4. Then the
That arrow bloodied it. Like you embedded the arrow really far into its nostril, and it's breathing really weird. And
okay. Now Junker's ready to action, ready to attack.
Yep.
Because we're going to do it. We're going to get him.
Fire an arrow in the same spot.
That's what we're doing. Put it home. It's mutagen, bard song, flank.
Oh, your bow is +4.
Yeah.
So it got by alignment based DR.
No, it's +5.
Okay, I'll give it 5 hit points back.
Yeah. That's what I was expecting. That's why
Yeah.
I was saying it gets to
Yeah.
adamantine. AC 23 is a miss by 1. Let me just confirm I didn't.
Yep. +2 for flank. Bard song running. Mark.
Yes, Bard Song's running.
It's +2.
Bard song's in there. Mutagen is in there. I've got it all in there. I just.
Okay, that one, it turned its head slightly as it was snorting, and you hit one of the plates again.
That's okay. Somebody else can do some damage.
Los will dip into the floor. And where does he have to... And then pop up here? And then he's flanking with the ghost and Junker.
The problem is he disappears.
Oh, did Chaga move too far away? Damn it.
Chaga hasn't moved forward yet. He's busy wobbling around.
Wobbling around in his
He's a
Baron
weevil.
Harkonnen fly spell. Got it.
He could step forward and just try to stab
Yeah,
him.
I guess he's stepping forward and trying to attack. He will use Prana Strike, and he's trying to find a chink in the armor. +2 from Bard Song. AC 27 is a hit.
Got he.
And the second attack is AC 26 is a critical threat.
Ooh, stab him.
And 9 is not a hit, but
Still counts as a stabbed him.
yep. So this is -10, so 4d4 plus 22 minus 10. Does 26 damage.
Nice.
Six is 74. The thing, it begins to fall over, but then there's this horrible reddish smoke that is billowing out of it, and it's like Los dispersed the creature by defeating it. There's a horrible, stenchy kind of sulfur smoke that is left behind, and now the concern is the full plate wearing, oversized, huge greatsword wielding ton barrel that is just roaring angrily, twice as loud as any of the ogres on this field, and probably filled with much more testosterone.
Both rats are pointing at Los.
The fiery sword is likely something that could harm Los. But it's not his turn. It is so he stepped forward, attacked twice, which is Alistair's turn. Alistair creeps to the edge and goes and is going to attempt to misfortune Ton Barrel.
He can't have that good a will save. I mean, look at Gracchus's will save, or Grackle's will save. Grackle's will save is like
3.
Sucks ass.
Ton Barrel gets a 21 on the save.
you big. Oh my god! All right.
Did you hear the part where Adam said like 2 levels?
Well, no. So here's what happened. On top of whatever there was already there,
Okay.
I said 2 more levels.
Yeah. All right. It's now Mort's turn, then Ton Barrel.
Mort, can you ready a full round?
You can
round
ready a full
attack?
round action. You can't ready a full round attack.
Okay, that was my question. All right.
You could delay and get your full round.
I can't. I didn't step there.
Okay, you're threatening him. He's threatening you.
Yeah. So that's 1 move. So waiting.
Okay, Ton Barrel's got an AC of 27.
Oh, are you kidding me? Now's the time I start rolling like Ahmed.
Yeah, he actually leans
Oh, yeah.
into
Thank you very
your.
much.
He leans into your attack. His fiery blade is sparking against your adamantine Tetsubo.
That's a 27
And
there.
then, and then you just bring your Tetsubo back. He leans in too far, and you step off to the side and clock him over the head.
35 damage.
That angers him. It's kind of like the thing when you're fighting the really strong guy and you give him a really good punch and you expect it to do something and he sort of shrugs it off, like you're surprised at how strong he is.
Do something now.
Ton Barrel now has the big guy he wants to destroy.
And by big guy who wants to destroy, it means
Mort.
he just gets. Oh.
All right, the fiery sword is raised and brought down. AC 37, critical threat.
Oh no.
AC 28 to confirm.
No, does not confirm.
Okay. An oversized greatsword, I believe, is 3d6. No,
That's a large, so an
2d,
oversized.
2d6 becomes 3d6, and then
becomes 2d8. 2d8 becomes 46.
okay. 30. Oh, I forgot the fire.
We have fire.
36 damage.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a spicy first swing.
All right, second swing. AC 19.
nope.
You managed to, like, this thing, it blasted into the pauldron of your armor, stuck there for a while. He was laughing as the fire was licking against your face. Then you shrugged that off, and the sword dropped because it was really heavy. And he tried to, like, pick it up and hit you again, and you kind of went flat against the wall, and then put your hand back onto your, two-handing your Tetsubo. And I guess you moved in and attacked him, so he's got his third attack.
Yeah.
His sword on the ground, he's already breathing heavy. He turns the sword flatwise but slicey towards you and just tries to chop into your knee. And AC 17, you managed to turn your leg so that it's going right against the blade, and it stops against your knee pad. Chaga.
Oh, he's pretty big, isn't he? Oh, my.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
What's Chaga gonna do?
Move forward to let Los do the things he needs to do.
Yeah, he doesn't want to move forward though. Ew.
Damn it, Chaga, you got to
Yeah, Chaga is going to move forward. He's got his tower shield out. He's got mirror image running and all that jazz. So he's going to flying hop forward. He's like, oh, ding. He's got enough weight with his own full plate and his tower shield that he lands there. So that's a flying hop. And then, what do you think, guys? Rave Enfeeblement, or do I do Mind Thrust just for damage?
Oh, it's so. Is there a save on Rave Enfeeblement?
Save for half now.
Well, still half is. Might be something.
It'll be a negatives on that guy's bonus to hit.
Yeah, that's.
He can also move to here and Weapon of Awe your club.
For a +2 damage, I think we're better off with the
damage.
Zap him.
Okay.
Zap him.
Chaga gets to there. He's kind of guarding Alistair a little bit by accident, and he will raise his hand up to his head and mentally zap the ogre, who.
That should touch him.
No, that's not a touch. The ogre. It's the ogre's will save.
Rave Enfeeblement?
Not Rave Enfeeblement. Mind Thrust. 15 plus 1 for it being a divination attack spell. 16 plus 1 for the level is 17, so it makes the save. It takes half of 21, which is 10. From a Mind Thrust, shakes it off. Doesn't quite understand what was happening to it, but it doesn't need to understand. Kobolds. I think we're running from the stupid rats. Yeah. They've brought the adventurers through the ogres and continue to lead the adventurers through dangers in this dungeon. So the kobolds run to there. The ogres, they're stupid. I mean, really dumb. So I'm going to say one of them spends the entire round backing away from the rats and trying to swing at them. And then this one moves through the rats and moves up to here and is going to swing his club at Los. I guess I have to make a bunch of d20 rolls. They could critical miss. And his club goes right through Los. Ha ha! Not magical!
True.
Junker.
Well, this guy over here is a problem, so we're just gonna send these boils under him.
As all these little rats are starting to go into his armor and freaking out.
So 3 damage.
Minimum damage. Perfect.
Doesn't matter. It is if it gets through, damage is damage.
Yep.
Then Junker is going to use his action.
He doesn't fail to save. He's not sickened.
He's going to attack this ogre, who it will provoke an AO.
Okay. The ogre's club goes waving at you when you try to AC 19.
Nope. Hitting AC 32.
Yeah, you kneecap him.
1d4 plus 1d6 plus 3d6 plus 2 plus 2. 21 damage.
5 injures him badly, and it goes. The shocking arrow goes right into his kneecap, and his foot keeps on fucking like kicking out. He almost falls down.
He's doing a dance.
Yeah, he's doing a dance.
We shoot him again.
Okay, this time catching him in the bridge of his nose.
For 21 more damage.
Knocking him out. The 1,000-pound ogre comes crashing down to the ground. Ha ha!
Okay, and then... Oh, Junker, you dumbass. We don't know what... You know what? We're gonna see how this round goes before getting more aggressive with Ton Barrel there.
Okay, Barnabas.
Barnabas is going to try and pull kind of a Hail Mary.
Okay.
See if I'm close enough.
Is your Bart song running or not yet?
It is running, yes.
Alright.
So he doesn't have to be that close, so he won't be.
It's only +2, right?
Yes, it's only +2. He's a 6th level bard.
Yeah. I keep forgetting. Yeah.
Alright, he goes that close, and he casts Cacophonous Call on Ton Barrel. He'll probably make his save, but if he doesn't, he's screwed.
Okay, what does this do?
Will or force?
It is a will save.
Nauseated.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot yourself to death. Loopy.
Okay, there's a crashing sound and
Also, that's how you defeat.
and
Correct.
reverberation. He gets a 21 on its save.
Okay, so no effect.
It's pissing him off. Kobold Elite. I think are leading their kobolds bark this way. Into the darkness they go. Grackle.
Acrobatics check.
Okay.
It'd be 2 actions to get to here.
Is there room around?
Yeah, there's probably room.
Okay.
Okay, the CMD is 33.
Cool. So I have to like roll like a 19.
Yep.
Yep.
You're like, ha ha! You do a little roll, and you kind of come up, and then whoosh, this huge sword coming in towards you.
Well, he's got to roll to hit me, but I will likely use a panache.
He rolls a 2 and gets a 22.
He misses.
Somehow you launch, and one of your feet kind of singes as you like launch off of his blade, and then tumble around him. All right, you now have the flank around Ton Barrel.
Sweet. Now let's attack this son of a bitch.
Okay.
No Piranha Strike.
AC 27.
Are you subtracting his DC, or am I adding to his bonus to hit?
For the flank? No, you add to your attack.
29.
Okay, you open up one of his calves.
What's the DR?
Nothing on him.
Oh. Cool.
He's not a fiendish.
13 damage.
I know.
Okay. He is injured.
Injured is not normally one of the words we use.
It's not bloodied.
Okay. Need more ass.
Needed that flank.
8 is 12,
Oh wait, I had flank.
6.
Yeah, so add your sneak attack.
You do get to sneak him.
13. So
Nice.
total of 26.
I'll just add the other 13.
Or 13, yeah, too.
Okay, at this point, give me a second. 12. This is called. He is not bloodied.
He must be close, though.
He's injured. Ghost.
So Ghost, here's sorry.
We have flank.
I'm stuttering. What I'm going to do is use my rapid shot to shoot him twice, and then I'm going to scorching ray his ass with 2 more rays of goldy burning light.
Nice.
And I think that order of operations works because I have the stacking attack penalty, but I'm going to use the bow first because that's hit the regular armor, and then
It's fine.
yeah. Okay, so this
He's not flanked right now, though. Like, he's not flanked with respect to... give me a second. Yes, he is flanked. You're within 30 feet, and Grackle's on the other side. Okay, so you don't need to be up right
Yeah, I know. Originally, the whole was like, do I move forward? And it's like, I don't want to.
Oh, yeah, it was the Grackle fucking bullet time dodging swords.
I'm like, I really want to be back there, so I'm not going to say anything, but it's going to be funny when he gets one like a bug. All right, so 13 plus 6 is 19, minus 4 is plus 15. So 20 plus 15. AC 28.
Hits.
And AC 22.
Is a miss.
Okay. Then the scorching rays would be at 1d20 plus 8s for each. Because we're 6th level and it's a fire spell. So touch AC 16.
Hits.
Touch AC 11.
Misses by 9 plus dex plus ring. Misses by 2.
That's okay. All right. So the arrow does and he takes cold damage, I'm assuming.
Yep.
2d6 plus 3d6 plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 26 damage from the arrow. And then 4d6 fire plus 3d6 sneak attack for the scorching ray. 24 damage from the scorching ray.
Nice.
Jeez, you did 50 damage to him this round.
And yeah,
24. Yeah, he's bloodied somewhere in those attacks. You basically just hit him straight on into his breastplate, and the breastplate warms, and you can hear him cooking from the inside. And then the arrow basically gave him a new ear piercing, and by piercing I mean made his ear explode. Los has some room now.
Hear me now?
Ducks into the ground. Comes out beside Grackle. And attacks. This is Piranha Strike with Bard Song and Flank.
Flank.
AC 28 hits. 2d4 plus 11 plus 1d6 sneak. For 21 damage. That doubles him over. Haha, you don't like it like this, ah! And he's like twisting.
Grackle gives him a nod, like yes.
Twisting the stalk into the back of his knee. Alistair. Come on, Alistair could do something, I think.
Hex his AC or something.
He's an unholy warrior. Not of my god.
I think we need to drown him.
Alistair comes out and says, "Fall!" and commands him to fall.
Well, if he falls.
Nope.
He doesn't fall.
Shakes it off. Fuck you! Mort.
All right, Mort, you gotta knock him out because he's gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, he's gonna fuck up a whole bunch of us.
AC 34.
Yeah, your Tetsubo comes crushingly in, flattening his helmet.
Damn it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Damn it.
That's okay.
Plus, oh, let's get sneak attack. Plus 7.
thieves, brigands.
Yeah, 47 damage from the hit.
180.
He brought the Tetsubo up right between his legs.
192. Dropping Ton Barrel to -12.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thank God for that.
Ton Barrel, you basically like wind up and smush the front of his helmet into his face, and then just blood he kind of staggers there for a moment. You can see one of his eyes actually got popped out of his helmet, and then just the blood just starts to pour out of his helmet, and he tips over, he faints, and falls over to the ground.
Woo.
Send him to his stupid god.
Yeah. Oh, we still got an ogre left.
Assad was here to pick up that eyeball.
Yeah, Chaga. Chaga will do a flying hop over towards this ogre. And will mage hand his abyssal steel pick at the ogre. I don't think Chaga's 2 hits plus 15.
Roll 2? Yeah, you roll 2.
Yeah, the mage hand is a plus 11. 10. Bard's hand would be 12.
I want that abyssal steel blade.
Kobolds are running. Ogre. Can't see that Ton Barrel's fell down, so he's going to run up to Chaga and smote a Chaga.
I think this is the first time I've seen Chaga get attacked.
AC 26.
Well, he does act like a sorcerer despite his...
Okay, so
his
Chaga
armor.
with his tower shield has an AC of 28. And he's got mirror images up.
So you popped a mirror image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Chaga acting like a sorcerer is better to.
But can act like a tank if he wants.
Yeah, in some fights he does, like, there have been fights where the enemies come from all sides and Chaga's taken a whole, like a line by himself, but, you know. He wasn't going to face tank that thing. That was not his job.
No, that was not. No. Although with mirror images, he probably, of the entire group, he probably should have been.
Second attack from the ogre, misses, doesn't hit any images. Junker, Barnabas, and then the end of the round.
Junker. Swoop.
Oh, were the kobolds that I didn't have run?
Oh, were they supposed to move?
Yeah, the kobolds had run at 11, so they ran into the darkness.
You're supposed to run a lot, yeah.
Okay. So
We are coming.
I think the rats are gonna basically just move to the end of the hallway and
Okay.
they're scouting. Scout rats.
Give me a second. I'm doing I put things on the hidden token, or hidden layer. There are lead pewter crystalline statues of wizards.
Little minis.
They have little like crystal jewels in them and stuff, and the rats stop when they see that. This far wall is a giant tapestry, whereas the other walls are bare.
Okay.
And curiously, no kobolds.
Yeah. I think Junker's gonna move up to here around the corner.
Okay. Crackle.
Mm.
Little help over here.
Right. He runs up.
Are you tumbling in, or are you just taking?
No, I've got 10 feet range.
Okay. Why are you standing back there, Crackle?
I think he skipped Barnabas, but
Yeah.
that's okay. Just move up to...
Crackle.
Confirmed, I believe, 20.
Yeah, AC 17. You critical the ogre.
38, not enough.
On top of the 14 damage it has, it's enough. The ogre falls back over. You would also need to roll the pound crit, but I'm fine ending the fight. I'm fine ending the fight here. Oh, yes, you're very proficient with that blade of yours.
Thank you. Well,
Hey.
yeah, 2 is an attack. Yeah, that's it.
Barnabas is going to use. I think are we checking out of combat or?
Yeah, I think Grackle is down the last ogre.
Right.
You can see Alistair wandering over to some of the fallen ogre bodies and like
Ending them.
humming
Yeah.
to himself as he slits their throats and plays in the gurgling blood. He is a little psycho.
Who else is hurt? Because Barnabas is dishing out healing.
I think Grackle's got 2 damage.
Grackle can live with it. We'll give him a.
He didn't ask for he's not asking for any healing for that.
All right, 7 more charges.
A lot worse.
Yeah. 37 for 7 more charges for Mort to heal him up.
So
1 damage.
7 charges is like almost a minute. So, the thingies in this room.
Yeah, let's pause as you guys get to the edge here. You're healing. I think Tunbarrel is still alive but unconscious, and you guys have moved up. Alistair is lingering back a little bit.
Bet your Tunbarrel's got magic.
Before you go into the next room, I need to take a quick bio break.
Yeah, I could actually.
Yeah, if somebody wants to
Ahmed, recite a haiku.
maintain the stream for a moment.
Greetings and welcome to Die During Die Presents the
Oh,
The testing begins.
So my kids are not doing Halloween next week, right? So I'm going to be late joining the game next week because I'm doing the following. I'm actually running a LARP in the house for them. I've made maps of the house and I've made rooms as like, the castle, the great library, the floating clouds, which is like a big bed and stuff. And they're wearing their costumes. They're like ninja costumes, and we're turning all the lights off in the house, and they're running around with little lanterns with little lights on. And I've put little like I've made maps of everything, and I've made them with like the coffee beans, so they look really old, and I've put them in the oven for a bit and dried them, and I've drawn like really I've painted like the little like maps.
You age the paper. Yeah.
Yeah. So when they strike these little monster things, they will get little gems. And Perry, like my wife's going to be at the Dwarven City, like a big table we have that's like our dinner table, but it's got like a stone pattern on it.
Mm-hmm.
And there she's going to sell stuff, candy, armor, which is like their airsoft, their Nerf goggles, little mask, a helmet. She's gonna upgrade their weapons, so they only need to strike the creature thingies like once or twice. And they're gonna use the gems to buy maps to the different areas. And they have to find they're given 1 scroll at the beginning. It says you need to find 3 scrolls and the magic water stones. The scrolls are papyrus paper, and they're just rolled up.
Yep.
So there's the sun scroll, which is going to be near the farm of light, and the scroll of knowledge, which is going to be in the great library, and they have to figure that out. They're old enough to figure that out, but I'll be like DMing with them. So, anyways, and the stones of purity will be near water sources, which is in the Great Lake in the heavens, which is the big bathroom, and then the small ponds, which is the small bathroom. So you have to look for those. And then they're going to rest in the tent that I'm going to pitch in the living room, where they get to eat and maybe watch Lord of the Rings for a little bit, and then we can continue playing. Point is, there's a big dungeon in the basement. And, this is going to be awesome. Hold on. My things are upstairs, but I don't have them here. I have a big square like Lego tiles you put together, and you can make like a big house, right? They can go like this high. So I'm making a dungeon, and if they have enough money, they'll buy the scroll that tells them how to defeat the monster. So they have to put the 3 scrolls in like specific areas with the rocks to flatten them out.
Yep.
And that's how you defeat the monster. He gets trapped forever. One of the things they're going to get is a scroll's going to be in the garage, which is the land of the dead, and they can only get there by buying an amulet that one of them has to wear, one of them wears, then they can enter it safely. When they get inside, they're going to have scrolls that do magic, and I got these things. These things I use for airsoft. They're connected to a Wi-Fi, my phone, and they activate. So you turn them on, and they do this. But once they've activated, hold on a sec. And almost, yeah, they do this. They just sit there. So when they get close, I'm going to activate them, and they're going to have to hit the ghost things with their little magic things that I'm going to give them.
So that's how Ahmed is setting up a LARP D&D Lord of the Rings adventure in his house for Halloween.
That's cool. For his kids?
Yeah.
Where
I have props like crazy.
Terry is the dwarven merchant.
I'm running out of people to help me. It's just me.
So
and her.
It's like it's apparently
very
incorporating the dining room, the living room, the bathroom.
It's every part, even the garage. I'm taking them into the garage. You know the little flickery, like you know the little candles that you put into, like it's got a little silver cup and they're little white candles and you light them. There's electronic ones, right?
Yep.
And they produce a little bit of light. So with all the lights turned off in the house, and you put those little lanterns and they walk around the house, trying to find little like the monsters are fighting. Their little packaging that Amazon's given us, you know, because of all the shit we ordered. But they're packaging for like they're about the size of like a cell phone, but they're big and fluffy. They have to strike them in a specific order, and they're collecting all the good in the world. And when they strike them, they deactivate, and they can take them back to the merchant, and they can get gold for it, which are actually gems. And then they can buy stuff with it.
All right.
So it's complicated. It's awesome.
So the party heals up a little bit, collects themselves. You can see Alistair basically like lording over Tunbarrow.
When we find Alistair's mother, we're just going to go fix it. Here you go. Or grandparent, or...
You worship an old god, foolish oaf. I worship a new god.
It's God 2.0.
The god doesn't have a name.
You can see him like looking over his shoulder a little bit, and then he produces an alicorn.
Bathe in the blood of an anti-paladin of an old god.
That's awful. I poop.
He then seems to be positioning the alicorn into the eye socket of the creature, the eye that got pushed out of the helmet, and then just jams it in. The creature then flips around a little bit in its death throes as Alistair dispatches Tunbarrel, the blackguard of Viprak.
Eek.
Before humans came, the knowledge of the two parties, like this would be meta knowledge, is that the shrine where Agony got his axe out in the wilderness was also a shrine of Viprak, and Viprak being the god of plundering and destruction that ogres tend to, in the old ways, worship. All right. While Alistair is doing bad things in the name of the dragon and elf shadow, which is his god.
What a dick. What are these statues with gems in them that look crazy?
So there's a beautiful tapestry. It's old. It's worn. It might have been from around the time when this place was a castle. You can see that somebody has, while there were like knights and people riding around and maybe a few fairies flying like in the background, it looked like there might have been humans that dwelt in this castle, although there's a distinct like lack of like five-faced god or anything Imperium about these humans. Mm-hmm. It does look like somebody later on with a different color thread like added in flying wizards and
Okay.
and like disproportional to the rest of the scene, like a wizard standing on top of the castle sort of thing. So they've ruined the tapestry, which may already be a little bit threadbare and moth-eaten, but still intact. It might still be worth something to someone. But it runs the entire length of the room. These two statues are like lead pewter, 6-foot-tall, bearded wizard things with all sorts of crystals. They're too big to be gems. If they were gems, like you could retire. Big crystals worked into them. There are a number of strange pots and collections of what look like bits, like organic bits of creatures that just seem to be laid at the feet of the statues.
All right.
Almost like offerings, or maybe spell components. You'd have to take a closer look.
Is there any religious significance to these statues?
Maybe. Give me a knowledge religion.
34.
There are no symbols. Wise old men, wise wizards probably appear in a lot of scripture. These are likely just wizard statues.
All right. Knowledge arcana. What are they? Or spellcraft.
They're not of the same guy, right? They're definitely different.
No, they look like they've been fashioned in the same way.
Okay, so
okay.
But they don't look like Bargle, if that's what you're asking. What are they?
Yes.
They are constructs.
Does it look like
Those things are constructs?
Yep. They're not very strong ones. However, Barnabas, you've never seen them quite crafted in this way. You suspect that while constructs are usually known for like being immune to magic, these are somewhat lesser than, say, what golems are. You think some of those gemstones might allow these constructs to cast minor spells. Like they've got wand-like powers built into their construction. They're pretty weak, though. Like, pewter is not known to be a very hard substance.
No.
It is a very malleable substance, though. Right now, they seem to be inert. You got a what with your knowledge arcana?
Right. 36.
Yeah, they're inert. Whoever's controlling them has them.
No. They're not working right now.
Nope, they're not awake.
All right.
All right. As for the pots and things around them, there are what looks like a wineskin full of blood, a human hand that is rotten, and an ogre's thumb. And around the foot of the other one, you could see amongst some of the containers and things that are there, you can see that there is a kobold head, a scalp from a humanoid, probably a human.
Okay.
And then a set of vials, like 4 vials that look like they were taken with like doctor's implements.
Okay. Barnabas pulls down the tapestry.
Okay, the tapestry is like old school castle, big tapestry, goes from like wall to ceiling. Like you might get lost underneath it. You could definitely pull it up and look. It's like 100-pound carpet, if not more.
More. Where's the secret door behind the tapestry? Also,
Mort moves the tapestry quite easily and finds a little nook with a door behind the tapestry. Barnabas, with more study, you might even be able to figure out how to make these, activate these golems.
why don't we take gems? You're muted, Mark.
Oh, sorry. It's not. Yeah, he's interested in them. It's just right now it's like Bargle.
Yep.
Once we've got Bargle tied up, gagged, and under Mort's arm, like a baby, then we can investigate stuff a little closer. But yeah, he's gonna check for traps around the door here. See where it goes.
Yeah, this door. Let's see. You don't find any traps. You at this point hear another door deeper within, either probably closing, like. Moving to open the door reveals a kind of a sunken room. It's got a low ceiling, like Mort might have to duck his head. There is an altar of stone, and upon the altar it looks like a bunch of offerings. There are several pots with spilling over with coins, a dish that has a bunch of rotting fingers in it.
Yeah, we won't be taking that.
And a wand is sitting on the altar. It looks like offerings are left here. Similar to the, like, at least some of them similar to the organic offerings left in front of the statues.
Okay. Barnabas will go in. Check the area for traps again.
Yeah, you start looking around. You could see on the corners of the room there's some discarded bags and baskets and things. You think things might be deposited here, and like the containers might be like
Just
discarded.
to the side. All right. Oh, he's carrying the coin.
How much coin?
Couple hundred gold. So
Everything up
200
there.
gold, 200 silver, a wand, and I don't know if you're taking
Nice.
snipped fingers from various humanoids.
No, we'll be leaving those. Those are.
It's your
those are
name to
not-
decide.
So,
No.
200 gold, 200 silver, and
Silver.
a wand.
Unidentified. All right. Seeing as this is as far as anybody's gone, can anyone figure out which way whoever it was that was in here went? Just survival. We dust on the floor. I don't know.
Yeah. Is anyone a survival person?
Yeah, the
I'd imagine Junker. Mort can auto aid.
druid. 1d20 plus 14. 24. Drugs are bad. If you don't do the drugs, you get a 25.
Okay. This door in the altar room is still ajar, and you think the ogre might come through this way. The kobolds recently just went this direction. Some of them were injured from the fighting, and you see signs of their passing.
Okay, in Nizumi, kobolds. Okay. The rhino came.
Oh.
Wait, the rhino came from the same place as
Yep.
the ogre.
There are other tracks that look like sandal and slipper wearing man frequently comes to the altar and then goes.
Okay, then we're
And
let's go
he
south.
went through the way that the kobolds went.
Let's go south.
Who man?
Haha. Well, let's go get a human. Check the door for traps.
Okay,
or
now the door was
locks.
just simply closed. You open it up, and there is an intersection ahead.
It's not a fun-looking little place to be.
The fuck is with this place?
It's D&D architecture.
It's a dungeon.
Cool
Yeah.
D&D architecture.
It's I'm the mad wizard, and look at me living in my weird dungeon.
I've got spells. My house doesn't have to make sense.
Junka.
Okay, we're gonna try to follow the tracks of the Sandalbane. The ghost is gonna be moving with Junker to make sure that we don't step on a trap. And a horde of rats follows us.
Okay. Yeah, the horde of rats follows. There is a long hallway to your right, screen left, that has alcoves with many statues in it. All of them look like Bargle. They're in different poses with different positions and holding on to different items, but they're all definitely Bargle.
He went that way.
Lord, it is all yours. Smash, smash, smash.
There are two doors. The one to your left, screen right, also has a bunch of trash in it, and you can see ogre tracks. And following the kobold tracks, they avoided the door with all the statues and went to the south.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the tracks of the sandals and the slippers are all throughout here.
All right, let's. Okay, I was gonna say go south.
Okay. Dragon.
The ogre might wander down this hallway once in a while. You did see a couple of
That's,
kobold tracks went up to this first statue and then joined the others.
He basically points down the hallway with the statues. That you probably want that one.
Yeah. Well, Barnabas sees that hallways and he's like, I was just asking for fucking trouble. Let's try south.
Oh, have you arrived? One of the statues is talking.
You again?
Very curious. You made it past Tunbarrow. You'll have to tell me how you did it. That is yet another
Well, it's called
minion.
murder.
That is yet another minion that you owe me for. The tally increases. The danger does so as well.
Yeah, we can take it up with my boss when we see you.
And who is your boss?
Oh, he goes by several names now. You might know him as Bellefonte.
Bellefonte? And you notice the statue
You know,
goes... The statue goes blank. Give me a perception check, Barnabas.
This is a hard spell.
Actually, I'll just do it for the group that is standing there listening.
Sure.
Perception check. Okay, Barnabas, you hear like he receded from the magic that allowed him to talk, but you caught the glimpse, like an ever so slight conversation that he was having, like to somebody else. And it's like somebody covered the phone and said something, but you caught a bit of it, and I'm gonna type it out. Just for you. That's what whomever was speaking through the statue said.
Right.
Another statue wakes up. And what does Belafont have to say for himself? How is the old chap?
Well, he says he misses you and your loving kisses and would like you to return to his embrace.
I hear his tower is very dangerous as of late.
Well, what's another name of a city? Well, you know how Ludrigan can be. All sorts of types there.
No, what can be? Sorry?
Ludrigan, it's just...
Random city name.
Random city name.
Okay, just
trying to trick him on knowing the location.
Oh, I see. You make it bluff.
Yeah.
He picked a random city name to see if that guy notices it's the wrong one.
Now, all of you are going to say, why would you try to bluff right now, Mark? You suck at bluffing. Next level, I will not.
So you have to practice. You don't
Yep.
get better at things by not practicing them. Only in D&D does that work.
Only in D&D does that happen.
I'm really good at the thing now. What? That you never saw me do.
You never saw me do it before.
I've been reading a book.
16.
Belafont doesn't live there. He lives in Foundry. In his tower in the Southwall district. You're here to fool us.
Us who?
The statue kind of goes solid again.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, I think he went to ask the other bloke his name.
Is there a bumble of clones or something in charge of this place? Just like a gaggle of clones all like, does anybody have a full set of memories?
Well, I was thinking the same thing. He's doing so many things. Maybe he's got help.
Oh,
Well,
here.
so yeah,
Here.
checking that south door.
Checking out the
We
door.
were told to check the south door. While
Yeah.
not Belafont. Everybody starts with the B.
Barnabas.
Not Barnabas. Barnabas told us to look that way.
Yeah.
And B.A. Baracus. Not B.A. Baracus. Barnacle.
Bargle?
Bargle.
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 Bargle over here is distracted. So it's a good time.
Okay, the
So
door
check
to
for
the
traps.
north side of the room is locked.
Okay, unlock it. Look for traps and then unlock it.
Yep.
'Cause that's what we do. 26.
Okay. There is a large square room. It is carpeted with this old moldering yellow carpet.
Let's just not.
The kobold tracks are clear in the carpet. Who's doing the tracking?
Junker.
And Junker is under Ghost right now.
Yes.
Okay, the kobolds did not go towards the door. For some reason, they lingered for a while in front of this wall. And they went around the edge of the room to get there.
Okay, we're gonna.
You also notice that there's a rake, like just sort of like a wooden flimsy rake that is used to probably brush the kind of yellow shag carpet. But the kobolds didn't stop to cover their tracks.
Okay, we're gonna very carefully, while looking for traps, like Ghost is looking for traps.
Okay. Ghost is very suspicious of the center of the room. There seems to be an odd bubble in the middle of the room, underneath the carpet.
We're gonna go here. We're gonna see if there's like a secret door or something over here.
Ghost also sees a H-like cut in the carpet in the middle of the room.
H-like cut, like a trapdoor.
So there's a cut here.
Ooh, it's closer to me than that.
A cut here.
That is a big cut.
And a cut here.
That is yeah. Okay. This room is the name of Hagrid. Hagrid the Horrible.
I think that makes sense. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm assuming it falls away, but we'll look for a secret door or something over here.
Yeah. You search around. What's your base perception?
Ghost space perception is 11 or 14 for traps. Yonkers is currently 14 or 15 for traps.
Ghost finds it. You find the door. You're not sure how it opens.
Okay. We'll spend some time trying to piss around with the door, like disable the device of the door. Or...
Yeah, it looks like somebody on the other side might have to let you in.
Okay.
Or Mort.
we call in Mort.
Yep.
And we tell him, okay.
There you are. Perhaps we can deal here. You could tell us what you want.
Barnabas.
And we will tell you what you'll get.
You're not Bargle, are you?
Of course I am Bargle.
Sense motive. He does have... I can see his expression.
Yep. It's...
Probably gets a bonus for being just a face. Through a statue.
Give me a second. I'm trying to open this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's
here.
got coins for this shit.
There's also, like, we know doppelgangers are a thing in this place.
Yeah.
Of course I'm Bargle. I can cast any spell that I could have out of a wand.
31. That's to discern
Alright.
any sort of problem.
48.
Holy crap. He's being very defensive.
Yeah, is Bargle behind you?
I am Bargle. I am the lord of this place. I am Bargle the Magnificent.
You sure you're not a doppelganger? Met those before.
Okay. The statue stops talking.
Barnabas draws with
What?
chalk on the eyes.
Okay.
He's actually just curious to see if after he does
there-
that, can he still see out that statue?
With your 48 versus his 31, when you said that stopped all communication. You have stopped diplomacy with him.
Yeah, he's not coming back. All right, where are we at here?
Secret door. Also big trapping room. Don't fall down.
Also, they might be doppelgangers. So, don't get bit, slash, eaten, captured, that sort of thing.
Oh, you mean like the things that were at the tower when we first arrived?
I'm just saying when I suggested that might be a doppelganger.
The ones that were pretending to be Belafonte?
Yeah.
Do you remember them? No, I'm Belafonte. No, I'm Belafonte.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple of them back there, wherever they are. And they didn't know who Belafonte was.
Ha 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 ha! I remember that.
Yeah, okay.
Just ill timing from the spirit. Los is a ghost. He doesn't breathe. He doesn't. He just not going to be timed the same as the rest of you.
So, where are we on the southern door? So you got it open, yellow carpet.
No. Mort needs to break.
Okay. Grackle. I need another perception check. The perception check's going to be for Ghost, Grackle, and I guess the Rat Swarm.
Probably Junker as well, because he's under Ghost.
Yeah.
There we go.
The
Good old
DC
14.
is 6.
It's not perception, that shit.
20.
Is it a trap? It'd be 14.
It's not a
Instead of
trap.
9.
The rats know?
Yeah, Junker sees it. Junker sees kind of like a suspicious wet spot in the carpet.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you.
It seems to be leaking out of the door and like making the carpet really wet.
This is payback for sending rats to the door.
I'm just gonna call it wet spot.
Oh.
Pipi in Nezumi. It's leaking. Leaking. Shit.
What do you mean he's leaking? What's leaking? Oh.
Pointing right ahead.
Already that wand of scorching ray, I think. After we figure out exactly what kind of oozy thing it is.
Okay, so you wandered over and went, oh, took out your wand. Grackle, what are you doing?
Getting the fuck out of there.
Okay, you're leaving the door open.
No, let's close it. Looks like it's going to take its time to, sorry. Where the fuck
Okay,
was
so
I?
you're like, close
Just
the
close the
door,
door.
and then back away.
It comes through. Take your time to turn it into, well, burn it.
Ghost, Junker.
They're both
Closed door. Step.
miming, shooting arrows at it, and then they shrug and move back. Door got close in their face.
Yep, to the corner here.
Yeah, I need to actually see what that is. So we can know how to beat it. Barnabas will step and open the door, like just to peek at it. Like,
All right, so then it moved.
Oh, don't get grabbed by the face.
Okay, you
It's
open
like,
the
"Ah!"
door. You're looking around. It's blended into the color of the carpet quite well. Give me your perception check, Barnabas.
I don't suppose it qualifies as a trap.
Well,
If your
Didn't think so.
is long enough and disgusting enough to hide a ooze in it, you need a new carpet.
Yeah.
yeah, you see the wet spot. It's like same color as the carpet, but it's like a giant shuddering thing. It's reacting to you opening the door, and a big pseudopod is raising up, and I think it's initiative against the ooze.
Don't get it. The things you could do, getting Ed less good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the wet spot goes at -5. Team initiative. I think all of you go first. Yep, Wet Spot has at a 6. Crackle, what are you doing? The door is open and you can see this icky tendril like waving
Now,
around.
can I close the door?
Well, Barnabas opened the door back up to have a look at it.
Yep, and he's looking right at it. Now can I close the door? He's asking Barnabas.
Yep.
He will walk up, close the door.
Walk
Now,
away.
use your wand and burn it.
Okay, Alistair is going to ready a hex. Los is... I'm not going to go back up Barnabas. Ready to attack it. Barnabas?
Barnabas is going to step away from the door. Be on this side. And he's going to ready his wand for when it comes oozing through underneath the door.
Okay.
What is it? We don't have
Oh, it's an ooze of sorts.
Okay.
Junker?
Junker is who did see it.
Yep.
He does have knowledge of engineering, so Junker will think about oozes.
Okay, DC 18. For every 5 you beat it, you learn a thing. Nice.
27.
You know it's an okra jelly. They secrete a digestive acid that dissolves flesh, not bone. And creatures that are not made of flesh are immune to this thing.
Where's Cog when you need him?
You know that it's immune to electricity as well.
Okay.
And that if you hit it with certain types of weapons, including slashing and piercing weapons, as well as electricity, instead of doing damage, they split the creature.
No bow, no knife, no chop, only bash. He pushes Ghost's bow down. He puts his bow down. They just back the fuck away.
Barnabas looks at him. Well, yeah, it goes without saying.
Mort?
Mort will get big.
What do you mean? I can't use my sword?
That's-
Sword make baby ooze.
Low slumps, as if defeated.
You can use your touchy thing.
I suppose it being an undead, that'd be like your one way of like impacting the world.
Yep. Chaga moves forward and casts Weapon of Awe on Mort's club. Because I prepared 2 of them, I might as well use them. Okay. Ghost.
Ghost is basically he can have his bow out and be ready to do stuff, but he's expecting the people with the things that don't make it make baby ogre, baby
Okay.
jelly.
The Wet Spot spends a full action squeezing through the cracks in the door, and then a action to actually move, and now everyone's readied. Alistair is going to affect it. I don't think curses are mind affecting, so I think it actually has to roll versus his curse, as he curses the ooze. Curses.
That's weird. You're the unlucky bacteria.
The ooze fails because they have shit roll saves. It's got to roll twice. on all things.
He has cackle, right?
Yeah, he does. I think he does now. I'll have to double check.
We'll firework on the creature.
All right, that was Alistair's ready. Los is not going to attack it. He was readying his attack.